Here we have the current stock market analysis for Tesla Incorporated, stock ticker TSLA. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comment section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So as we can see here, what we're looking at is the 4-hour price chart for Tesla. There is a significant sort of marketing event that Tesla is engaging in right now. This does have a big sort of feel of excitement at the moment, but we're not really seeing that reflected in share prices, which is kind of surprising. So far, the media coverage for this has been fairly substantial, so it's kind of surprising to see that we're not getting a bit more enthusiasm in share prices themselves. But what we're starting to see here is a bit of a price gap to the downside. So currently, this is the 4-hour time frame. So as things currently stand, we have now broken through some fairly important exponential moving average areas. As we can see here, this price gap that was created today has broken through this 200 period exponential moving average. But what's interesting about this price move is that we have sort of fallen back into this 61.8% Fibonacci retracement area, and we are starting to see a bit of a bounce here. So I guess this candle is sort of fluctuating between being green and red at the moment. So I guess the market is sort of trying to decide whether or not this is actually going to be an area of support. But as it currently stands, we have not yet broken through the 618 retracement area, and this could be a short-term buying opportunity for the stock if we do start to see some upward price movements. This event that's happening right now, this We robot taxi event, it is a little bit surprising that we're not getting a more enthusiasm, because this is the type, this has the type of feeling that we used to see a long time ago for the Apple iPhone releases when Steve Jobs was still here. A lot of that excitement with Apple has really started to diminish, and those Apple products are really just kind of boring, in my opinion, at this point. I really don't think Tim Cook has done much of a job as CEO. But this new robotaxi event did have a bit more of that kind of old school kind of feeling to it, where we could start to see prices jump here. So it is surprising that we're not seeing that occur at the moment. The real question at this point is, where will we start to find support? This candle, I probably should have made this video a little bit later to see where this actually shakes out here. But, the real question at this point is going to be, whether or not we're able to find support in these areas. So in the prior videos for Tesla, what I was kind of pointing to here was this 61.8% Fibonacci retracement zone as being a potential area where share prices could start to find support in the event that we did see a negative reaction to these events. And this is starting to be the case. I haven't changed any of the price levels here on this chart. So what we're looking at specifically is this area right here. So, as you can see, we're starting to come up with some support right in advance of that area. We've also got a positive spike in the trading volumes. So to me, this looks like you could start to see a bit of a bounce here, but things could start to get volatile as well. I mean, I wouldn't enter into a trade here unless you're, kind of willing to accept some volatility and possibly take some losses if you are looking to stop out the position if share prices continue to move lower. But for me at the moment, at least for a short-term trade, I think that this probably looks like a fairly decent area to enter in, as long as we're able to maintain support at that 618 retracement. Part of the problem with that outlook is that we have already broken through all of the major exponential moving averages here. So that is a little bit worrisome as far as the momentum is concerned. And as we can see, the overall momentum reading, going all the way back to those prior 271 highs, the momentum reading has remained negative. The only thing that we can really point to in the indicator reading at the moment is the fact that we're starting to enter into oversold territory. So, if we do sort of break below this 30 mark in the relative strength index, that would suggest that share prices have now become oversold. This move is a bit extensive to the downside. And we could be ready for a bounce here relatively soon. I do think that this is likely, and the bounce here could be fairly significant, because what we're looking at this point is a major price gap. above with share prices trading above here. So, I'm not really sure what the market is expecting. Elon Musk is about as innovative as you get at this point. I mean, what other CEO even comes close to this? Jeff Bezos, even Bill. I understand Bill Gates isn't the CEO anymore, but come on, Bill Gates, what is he doing? I mean, there is some AI stuff that's going on with Microsoft, OpenAI, and things like that. But other than Nvidia, there really isn't much going on that's really exciting in my view about the technology space. Maybe AMD could be a possible contender there as well. But to see a price movement like this is really it's not only is it surprising, it's a bit disappointing as well because, what exactly does the market want to see from Tesla at this point? So, now that we are posting this price gap here to the downside, this price gap is probably going to need to be filled at some point. So, as long as share prices are able to sort of find support here at this 618 retracement, if you're just sort of looking at this from a very short term trading perspective here, one trading strategy here could be to, sort of buy at current levels and then possibly look to just stop out below that 618 retracement because you also have this prior spike low here as well. So, if that's not actually the price low, then that would be a bit of a concern. And then maybe you could see another test of this 203.30 area, if prices continue to decline. But if this was even just a generic asset, even if this wasn't just specifically Tesla, this does look like something that you could trade on a short term basis, looking for a bounce off of that 618 retracement. And ahead of that prior spike low, because you are also seeing positive movements in the trading volume action here. We are seeing a spike here in the trading volumes, and we're heading into, clearly heading into oversold territory on the hourly time frame. This relative strength index reading is coming in at right around 16.7. So that's fairly significantly oversold at the moment. And it's just hard to see how this continues here. I mean, really, we're going to react in a negative way. Elon has, robots walking around on stage and things like that. Give me a break. Who else is innovative like this? Pretty much nobody, unless you're NVIDIA. So I would probably look to play it that way at the moment. You could use a tight stop loss if you were interested in getting into a short term trade here, but I do think that you're probably likely to see a bounce here off of these levels below the 618 retracement and below that prior spike low, which came in right around 214.40. So I don't know. I would probably consider stopping out around just below 213.50, which is the level that I was watching in the prior video. So it does look like this level is holding up at the moment. And then I would look for a profit target, possibly coming in back right around 235.50. I mean, these same levels look fairly decent in my opinion. So here's the current stock market update for Tesla Incorporated, stock ticker TSLA. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.